And the process has begun. It's almost finished as far as us not receiving health benefits. But as far as making a motion to go those 35 hours, unless our town wants to punch a clock for every councilman has to sit in a meeting during the day. I mean, we take our time out of work. You know, I mean, I see how many days you take off when you go to these certain meetings. Should we carry a punching clock and say, okay, I put this many hours in this week? You know, I can count 1 week I put in 25, 30 hours of doing work here. Meetings at night, meetings. I mean, so to sit here and say we have a 35-hour minimum, you know, how are we basing that on? You know, I just feel that the town has offered health care to the council. Has also offered a paycheck. I think for years they worked hard to get to this point. I know, Mayor, we talked about this, that, you know, the time that the council puts into this, you know, it is a prestige position. You know, you do get up here, you run, you vote. You know, you sit out there, you walk the streets, you present yourself as saying, I'm going to represent your town. So to sit there and degrade yourself and not receiving a paycheck of $4,000 a year, this year $3,000, and have the opportunity to receive health benefits, if it works for that situation. If right now with the way our economy is, no, we don't have to. But I can't see putting a law in to saying we're going to eliminate all this when we work so hard to get to this position and to kill it. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, that to me, we don't have to take it. Consciously, I'm not taking it. But to sit here and now put a law against it, just, you know, let us make our own decisions on that. I just think to take away our benefits is, I don't think it's right.
Okay. John?
Can I ask Alan a question?
Yes,
Alan, there already is a law moving forward that anyone elected after May of 2010, they cannot receive benefits unless they work 35 hours.
Yes.
That's the state law.
Yes.
So for anyone going forward, any council person up here who was elected after May 10th, they can't get benefits unless they have 35 hours.
Correct. And I think the clarification that I need from the council is those hired prior to May of 21st of 2010, will the standard be the minimum 20 hours, or are you raising that up to 35 hours?
I think at a minimum we should comply with the state law. So I will make the motion and it only affects 4 people.
We have one motion on the floor already. Okay.
It hasn't been seconded.
No, it hasn't been seconded. Sandy, would you just repeat what your motion was, and then if somebody seconds it, fine. If nobody seconds it, then we will ask John to give his motion, or whoever else has another motion. We'll just go down the line.
My motion was to amend the borough's health care policy for elected officials to provide that they do not receive health care benefits paid by the borough unless one of two things. Either they pay a COBRA equal to 100% of the amount of the cost, or that they work on behalf of doing a borough business for a minimum of 20 hours a week.
Okay. Does somebody want to second that?
Can we keep that discussion?
Clarification on that. This 20 hours a week that's been mentioned in the motion, this would pertain to those hired prior to May 21st, 2010, because there is a state standard for those hired after. So,
okay.
Is that correct?
It pertains to 4 people.
It would be the 35 hours to comply with the new regulations.
Okay, so, all right.
So he's looking for 35 before and after.
Okay. All right. Do we have it? All right.
Clarification.
Clarification.
So what you're saying is that instead of receiving $4,000 a year,
No,
okay,
This is just health benefits. It
That-
has nothing to do with
Okay.
stipends.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. You all set on that? Okay. Are you seconding?
I will second it. That puts us in compliance. That puts everyone up here in compliance with the state law. I will second that.
Okay. Roll call, please, Judy.
Councilman Bartoloni.
Yes.
Councilman Mascaritolo.
Yes.
Councilman Porco.
Yes.
Councilman McGowan.
Yes.
Councilman Cannon.
Yes.
Councilman Quartz.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you,
All
Mary.
set.
I do
Do you have a question?
You would have to earn a certain amount of money in order to be eligible for the pension.
So we're under that, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Big time.
Well,
Okay.
Is that the only other benefit besides health benefits? Are we offered anything else?
I would have to say there are statutory benefits, workers' compensation insurance, unemployment insurance. You know, if you want to be technical about it, you receive statutory benefits because you receive a salary and you're considered employees, you know, of the borough.
I want to be very
For
technical.
example,
because-
if let's suppose you got into some borough difficulty, you would be represented by counsel or whatever it is.
Well, should we go through all of those? Because I'm really serious, because there may be a time when I decide to accept something that I'm offered, and I don't want to be penalized for it. I don't want people writing stuff about me that I've accepted something that I'm offered.
Okay, then I think Alan. if you
I think
could
we should
just-
go through all of them and agree as a council that, you know what, yeah.
Well,
this is-
Mayor, as you know, I have an orientation for every newly elected
Right.
official, and at that orientation, we provide them with a copy of the Personnel Policy and Procedure Book, which
Okay,
has a section on benefits.
okay.
So that would be the section that each elected official should refer themselves to in terms of what benefits are, that they're eligible.
Okay, so then why don't we bring that back? You each have a book, you each have the information, go through it, and we'll bring it up here in a meeting.
We can have a session on,
Okay.
you know, leaves of absence, conferences,
Right.
educational opportunities, everything that's in the book, you know,
Yeah.
pension, health, etc.
Okay, so we'll do that. Okay, John? Okay, did you want to make a motion on that? Should we
I
do
make
that?
a motion that we go through all the benefits that councilmen receive so that there's no question in the future of somebody accepting something.
Okay, so, is that the second?
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Okay, there we go. All right.